49ers faithful, you should definitely be excited about watching Saturday's preseason game. Let's get it. Welcome to the Cayman's Island podcast, where we talk all things San Francisco 49ers. I'm your host, David Cayman. And in today's show, I really want to give a preview for Saturday's preseason game against the Denver Broncos at Levi Stadium. Over the past few seasons, we've been, had a lot of expectations last year. Really thought the Niners were going to make another Super Bowl run. That fell short. That didn't happen. But coming into the season, we assumed everything was going to be all good. So really didn't lock in and pay a lot of focus, pay a lot of attention to what all was transpiring in the preseason. The year before, we had a lot of high expectations. Really not something to write home about as far as the preseason. But this year, with this particular rookie class, I think we have a lot to look forward to. And just the headlines overall heading into this game. Fortunately, it appears that we dodged a huge bullet with Mykel Williams. Anytime you hear about a player going down, being on the ground several minutes, limping off, and then it's reported that it's a knee issue, with the Niners, and I'm not about luck, but guys, when it comes to the Niners injuries, it's like every season it's multiple. And it's not small injuries, it's starters, it's contributors, it's guys we got to have on the field. And definitely don't want to see our 11th overall pick already missing significant time. So it looks like we dodged a bullet on that. Looks like Mykel is going to be fine to start the season. That's case in point number one. The main player that I wanted to see and how he was going to do in the preseason was going to be Mykel Williams. So, fortunate, unfortunate, keep that man out until the season starts, please, before he gets another injury. If I'm not mistaken, that marks 3 injuries already that he's had. And we haven't even gotten real football going on yet. So, Mykel, please rest up. Excited to see you come week 1 against Seattle. But let's talk about who is going to be out there. I'm looking forward to seeing Mac Jones. Big Mac and Cheese. He has been very efficient during all of training camp. I think he has the tools, the mind to be a successful starting quarterback in the NFL. I know things did not go well last year for him whatsoever, but it appears that he is really comfortable, really doing well in the system. And I love Brock Purdy, but you never know when Brock might need to miss a game, sit a game due to injury. We need a quality backup that can come in here, know the system, and make things work. And it appears for all intents and purposes, that it appears that Mac Jones is really getting down this system and working really well in it. The only thing I worry about Mac is his mobility. If that O-line struggles like it appears it did in that joint practice versus the Broncos, we may be looking for another depth piece at quarterback besides Tanner Mordecai. In any event, like I said, really excited to see what Mac is going to do out there. Just overall, from the rookie landscape perspective, there's 2 guys primarily that I'm just really wanting to focus on and see. Upton Stout, everything we're hearing is that he has just been the MVP of camp, flying everywhere, moving around, making plays, hitting hard, not being scared to be at the line of scrimmage or in coverage. It looks like this man might actually be the starting nickelback for our defense. And that speaks volumes with the Robert Saleh-led defense. Really looking at what he's going to do. I'm really excited to see him out there in some real-life football scenarios. Also, on the offensive side of the ball, really looking forward to seeing the rookie from Ole Miss out there, Jordan Watkins. He's got electric speed. He's making plays in camp. He's been making plays in the joint practices. I know that Kyle is not going to show every trick in his bag out there. I know that Kyle is not probably going to super scheme up for anything for him in particular, but just to get his name called a few times and see what he can do in some live football scenarios. I'm really wanting to see if he can beat the defenders over the top. Hopefully we'll just, we'll make some splash plays to him here and there. Want to see what this guy called the Hulk is going to do. Sebastian Valdez. All I've heard is that he's rising up the depth chart. We've got a lot of injuries right now at D tackle. And from what I hear, he's out there manhandling dudes. It seems like he's a grown man amongst boys out there. So I'm interested in seeing what he's going to do. I would assume he's going to get some significant playing time. Are we going to see folks like Jason Pinnock out there start? Is that going to be our week 1 safety starter? I believe it's pretty much locked in for him as long as he can stay healthy. How many snaps will D. Winters get? How often are we going to roll out there and have C.J. West and Alfred Collins start on that D-line? I'm really excited to see if these guys are really going to be those hole stuffers that they're advertised to be. Are we going to be able to set an edge? Are we going to be able to truly contain the run? And I feel like we're going to see a lot of that very early. My hope is that we're on defense first. I really want to see some of these guys out here and what they're going to bring from the table. I'm also really looking stylistically, scheme-wise, how Robert Saleh is going to do this thing this year. Again, completely understand that he's not going to show every wrinkle, every single facet of the defense at all. But I'm looking forward to just getting back to some form of normal, ordinary Niners defensive football. Then what is our special teams going to look like? I mean, our special teams last year was abysmal. Couldn't cover kicks, couldn't cover punts, couldn't make tackles, untimely penalties, just all over the place. Are we finally, I know it's preseason, but are we going to finally see some glimpses of hope as it pertains to something that, frankly, lost us multiple games last year? Field position, missed kicks. If Jake Moody comes out here in this first preseason game and misses a couple of kicks, will he make it to the regular season? I never want anybody to lose their situation, but maybe he needs a fresh start elsewhere. Hopefully he's able to show some progress and can make a few kicks in Saturday's preseason game. That's something definitely to keep an eye on. What is our O-line going to look like? What starters are going to be out there, if any? It appears that they kind of got, in the beginning of the joint practice with the Broncos, kind of got manhandled out there. Are we going to be able to shore that up? Is there really any depth out there that we currently have on this roster? I think that's going to be something that's very telling in Saturday's preseason game. Are we going to be able to block anybody? Are we going to be able to block anybody at all whatsoever? How far are we going to go? How much depth are we going to be able to throw out there at running back? Who's going to play? Who's going to see playing time? Who's going to actually step up and solidify that backup running back role outside of CMC? I'm very concerned about that running back depth, but all in all, it's just exciting to get some football back. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. What are you most excited about seeing in tomorrow's preseason game? Do you feel it's not exciting? Do you feel like there really are no big storylines outside of maybe Upton Stout and Jordan Watkins? Are you looking forward to see maybe how the defensive line holds up against the run? What type of schemes Robert Saleh is going to be able to put out there? What does the offense look like with not a lot of wide receiver depth out there? Tell me what you think in the comments. As always, if you like what you saw today, please remember to like and subscribe. Take care and be blessed.